Hey everybody, Jayborino here, welcome back. This is Legends of Arkain's second Orc book. We're watching the Interlude Lost Daughters. With Wrath still missing and Zermac still gone, Rangul and his forces are being brought to the current main base of the Goblins. Still unsure how to proceed with his invasion from here on, having lost so many warriors, Rangul considers calling for additional reinforcements from the Orc Islands. The demons having proven to be more powerful than he thought possible. He does not yet know what occurred on the Orc Islands. Oh, that's right. So Mission 2, One Eye was leading the remaining orcs on the islands. Red Fist forces arrived and just started massacring them, so they escaped. That's another disparate group that's going to come and join us, it seems like. Sort of consolidating our power. Ah, welcome. Welcome to our humble mining base, my good orcs. I am Petchin, the mechanic, one of the leaders of the Goblin Federation. I'm glad that my boys were able to get you out of the danger zone alive before you got yourselves killed. We thank you for the hospitality, Goblin, even if it was rather expensive. Tell me, where are the rest of my forces? Some around here in the base. Others have been moved into the tunnels to be treated properly with food, water, and medicine. You, are fewer than we expected, if I'm honest. Some of our forces are still out there, but they're being gathered. We did not all travel here. Ah, you must be referring to that Rider clan led by the one very angry Wolf Rider. We've seen them moving into the heart of Carol, attacking the humans. I wouldn't count on seeing them again. He what? Has Wrath lost his mind? Damn him. I did not strengthen him and his clan so he could ride to death like a fool. I will. No sense complaining about it now. It's way too late to even try making contact with him. Trust me. From what my Zeppelins have seen, he's running right towards a human castle. You will not reach him before he's either conquered, until he has either conquered it or died trying. Forget about him for now. You have to look on the bright side. My people will help you in your conquest, and you will even get your gold back if you agree to the proposal. Sounds good, does it not? It depends on what you want. Help us? Really? What's the catch? What proposal? My business partner's proposal, of course. As far as I know, you know each other. Hello, Father. It's been a while, has it not? Amari? Wait, what? You have a daughter? How come I don't know about that? He doesn't. This woman is in exile, a traitor to the traditions of our kind. She... Oh, just shut it, Sasragard. I don't see Grafseg around, so there's no one to protect you. On your own, you never were very intimidating, you spineless coward. Ha ha! Got him. As for your question, Vanessa, I was considered rebellious and kept away from you until I had been exiled. That is why we never met before, even though I knew your name. Why were you exiled? Because I wanted to fight, like all orcs do. The traditions forbid it, and I did not accept. So I was exiled after that bastard of a brother Sasragarn over there told the entire clan that I was about to accompany them on one of their raids in disguise. I did what I had to do to preserve our traditions. Nonsense. You knew that if I were successful, Father would want me to lead the clan after his death instead of his weakling son. Enough. We have no time for this. Amari, your goblin friend told us that you have a proposal for us. Tell me. Despite our exile, my clan and I have been watching your invasion with great interest. After all, if you were successful, it would mean a new age for the orcs. However, you failed. Horribly. Your invasion is lost. Even if you managed to gather all the survivors, you wouldn't stand a chance against the Imperials or the demons. The Empire has sent new elite forces over from the other side of the sea. You will lose to them. The Golden God. We will send word back home and then call for more warriors to join us. I'm afraid that will not help you at all. Oh, the gang's getting together. One Eye, what are you doing here? You should be defending our home. I am sorry, Rangul. I have failed you. Out of nowhere, a massive fleet of humans had us surrounded. Led by soldiers in crimson armor, they attacked our shores before we could even attempt to organize a defense. We tried to fight back, but stood no chance. I did what I could to gather as many survivors as possible, but they were slaughtering everyone mercilessly. Without the help of the goblins, I would be dead as well. The Orc Islands are no more. Everything has been burned to the ground. This can't be. Our homes. Our race. You see how your odds stand, Father. You have to make the choice now. Do you want to be remembered for your folly that led our race to its doom, or do you want our race to survive? This is hardly a choice, Amari. Get to the point. You need allies. The forest trolls have been mostly wiped out by the demons. They may have gone extinct for all I know. I have allied with their relatives, the dark trolls. As you're obviously aware, I have also allied with the goblins. We can all work together. And in order to do that, you and your clan want to return from exile, I assume. More than that, old man, we want the other women to be allowed to fight if they wish to do so. The traditions and the old ways of our race have led you to where you stand now. It is time for a new age. Ridiculous. Just ridiculous. I don't see why not. I've already tried telling you that the old ways of the Orcs, with having everything and everyone slaughtered, would lead to no good. And with your exiles, the goblins and the dark trolls, what do? We have lost our homes, and we're unable to break into the rich parts of the kingdoms. Even if we were to take back our home, a couple of islands that have been burned to the ground will not help our people survive. The goblins and dark trolls are not the only ones who have made contact with Rangul. We are also in contact with the centaurs. The centaurs? The centaurs of Salria, yes. As you may know, they've been under attack by the humans ever since the end of the First Void War. We could gain quite a lot by aiding them in their war. Not only would they provide us with cavalry support, the Kingdom of Salria would be a much better target for us than any other kingdom. With the help of the goblins, we could finally reach it. In the past, we never were able to raid it. Other kingdoms in the realm and the dwarves were always in the way. Salria holds many riches, Father. This is not a simple raid we're talking about. This is an opportunity to take the kingdom of Salria for our own. A new home for the Orcs and their allies. I know what you wanted to say, Sasrogarn, but the Orcs are not capable of doing this on their own. Only united can we do this. The Orcs are no longer in a position to be arrogant enough to believe that they do not need allies, and you were never strong enough to fight for yourself. This is your only option, Father. The humans are after you. A general called Larrick has sent entire regiments of the Imperial army after you, led by a mercenary named Derek. We spied on their conversation. This Derek is going to hunt us until the entirety of Orckind has been destroyed. Not to mention Red Fist. I completely agree with this, Rangul. It is time to put an end to your genocide against the humans. You have to focus on building a new home for your people instead. Very well, Amari. I shall allow you and your exiles to return. I shall also accept you as my daughter again. We will march to Salria, together. We will take Salria as our new home and then take revenge on the humans who destroyed our home. Let's skip the pleasantries, honey. I got no time for that, and the boys don't trust your kind. What could you possibly have to offer? Gold? How much? How about a chance to take revenge for the death of your father instead? Okay, I guess we'll ponder more on that next time. Looks like the next mission we're back with Wrath. Wrath is kind of the oddball, right? He stands out here in what he's gonna do. He's going after Greymoor, right? And I feel like that's going to have some major rippling effect, because he's just off doing his own thing, and the Goblins made it pretty clear. He's just diving straight into enemy territory, and he's not going to make it out. He's either going to be wildly successful, or just completely annihilated. I guess we'll find out when we play next mission. But that is an interesting situation, I guess, with, I guess Derek's recruited some pirates, so there's that. Rangul finally realizing that he's getting obliterated, sort of like what we talked about in the last mission, where the Dominion will be formed of all these different races. We just got a peek of it in the second human book, but we saw there were a bunch of different units and races that came together. And it looks like Amari has done a lot of the legwork, and then Zermac and Grofseg are returning, and they're going to have the Bearmen/Furbolgs as well. So we have like 3 or 4 different allied races at this point coming together, which is pretty neat. I wonder if this interlude would have been different had we skipped the side quest, the last mission, and then Grofseg and Zermac could have been present in this conversation, and it would have had an effect in some way. Because remember, we lost time. We didn't arrive when we wanted to because we helped the Bearmen. I'm trying to think what else. I feel like there's like an Amari-Vanessa dream team that's waiting to happen. I like these two. And I also think it's kind of funny how, like, hey, yeah, orc tradition, don't let the women fight. But wait, we found a human girl. We're going to train her to fight. And then, but the orc women, they've got to stay at home. But this girl that we found, who was a human, she's cool to be a warrior and have some incredibly good abilities. I think she's got Fan of Knives or something like that. Real good hero. I remember using Vanessa a few times. All right. Thanks everyone for watching. I'll see you next time for Chapter 6. Bye now.